Hey, I'm Eric from Lian Li. I'm going to show you a couple cases that Lian Li is going to come out in 2013. The first one is the PC-V850. This is an enthusiast level case with a lot of interesting designs. First off, you can see the front, very elegant, kind of Lian Li style. But if we turn it to the side, you can see that's just a little bit different than what we've seen before. So these got up to 6 140 fans, 4 right here, blowing on your RAM, blowing on your graphics card, as well as on your hard drives. It's secured by thumb screws. You take it apart like this on the hinges, and you get straight to your hardware, straight to everything, so you don't have to hassle around. You may notice the very interesting style of the motherboard tray. It's not actually a tray, it's more so rails. And this is two purposes. One's for thermal solutions as well as cable management, which you can see just in a moment. But first, as I said thermal, you might think, so where's air coming from? So it's not from the front, but rather from the back. In the rear intake, there's this baffle right here with an air filter pulling in all the air from the side and pushing it straight onto the motherboard, straight onto the important components of your computer. As well as there's 240 rad on the top, just 4 screws for all you water cooling fans out there. So if I just flip this around, you can see the cable management for the back behind the motherboard. So Lian Li is going to introduce a lot of this for this generation in 2013, this guide and tide kind of system. So that's your enthusiast high-level case. We can move on to the next one. It's still enthusiast level, still supports water cooling, but at the same time not quite as high in the market segmentation here. It's the PC-A18. So again, 240 rad up top, still and then as well as a shield, so you don't have to look at your ugly USB ports and the green and the blue and the red. Just hide it and it looks good. All brushed aluminum, Lian Li, lightweight, and also as well as this railing system that Lian Li is using for a lot of the cases this year. Modular HD bays, so you take them out if you want longer graphics cards, even though it's still fairly big as it is. And as well as a new system for the 5 1/4. Just push this in, slide it in, and it's done. Also, you might notice a little bit of different style feet than we previously used. They're still all aluminum. They have rubber on the bottom, so when you pull it around, you're not scratching your desk, you're not hearing screeching sounds. Protect your ears, protect your desk. So kind of a cool style new from Lian Li.
And is those cases already out, or?
These are all pre-production models. They should be out a little bit later this year, not yet defined right now. So hopefully by the middle of the year it should be out.
Oh, so summertime.
Summertime, or maybe a little bit before.
Okay, yes. Well, looks great.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to show you a couple more cases. This is a more mainstream style case, but still supports water cooling. It's the PC-X3. As you can tell, it's not the same flat panel that Lian Li uses a lot. It's more got an aggressive styling, as you can tell right here. So aiming towards the gamer market, but as well as water cooling fans. So still all black, still all aluminum, lightweight, Lian Li style. As well as if you don't want to look at your USB ports, and this will be a power and reset. This is a pre-production model, so it's not yet set. You can kind of hide it with this kind of aggressive styling sliding mechanism. And as you can see right here, there is water cooling support at the top. And it's very easy to get to, just 4 screws, one right here, and then also on the other side, you can pop it out, slap your rad in, and then close it back up. Again, since it's more mainstream, this is more of a gamer kind of style. It is black inside and out because people like to look at their cases more so. So again, we have a ton of storage capacity as well as a modular bay, just thumb screws, pull it out, as well as a lot of space behind the motherboard tray, as well as an oversized grommets. And we do point out that there is lots of space between here because Lian Li intentionally moved the HD cage forward of the case towards the side so you can fit all your wires behind. So I'll show you how the doors are taken off. So just thumb screws right here, and they slide out and pop off right here. And you actually see the oversized grommets even more so, as well as a lot of space right here for your wires. Right. So moving on, I can show you a couple more cases just a little bit down the line. So you saw the big cases, now we're going to look at some of the tiny cases. The first one is the PC-Q30. So you can see right here, this is a mini-ITX case. Very interesting design for you guys out there like HD PC, but a different style kind of talking piece for the living room. You got acrylic right here so you can see your components. the mini-ITX motherboard right on the fan right here, as well as you can see three SSDs at the bottom, as well as a small form factor power supply. And if we just take it to the look at the side, you can see the kind of angular shape of this, right?
Can you show how it looks on the back as well?
Yeah, as well. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
So we have a small form factor power supply. You can fit right there, and it's not yet decided whether to be included or not.
Yeah.
But just a really cool talking piece for this.
Yeah, very unique. You never see curved panel on any computer, so it's first time I see anything like this. So look, guys, it's a really, really nice looking thing. Sorry for interrupting you.
No problem, no problem. So we're opening it right now. They're also a real small case, PC-Q02B, all black, all aluminum, Lian Li case. Think of this as either a small like HTPC, real small, or if you want like a small home server with just 2 SSDs or a 1 3.5, just put it anywhere in there, and it comes with a small form factor power supply. Yes. Okay, so as you saw this moving train right here, this is Lian Li's PC-CK101. It's a limited edition chassis from Lian Li. And yes, it is a computer case, and yes, it is a train chassis. Mini-ITX motherboard you can fit in there, power supply where the engineer sits, it comes included, as well as a 3.5, a 2.5, and a slim optical drive in there. So there's several models. There's a moving version with steam coming out, and there is a stationary version for you people that want to leave the train but maybe don't have the extension cords for the power. So this case is currently available in the US and is really just a talking piece, HTPC, or for someone that really wants something different, something extreme, something that doesn't look like anything else on the market.
Can you try to open any internals of this?
We can do it in a second. Have to actually unscrew it. It's not tool safe. Okay, so you saw the train moving. Now let me take it apart for you. So it's not too difficult. It's not super toolless, but at the same time. So you just pop this out right here. That part is toolless, and then you, using a thumb screw, you can look on the inside of the case where the motherboard goes. So popping this out right here. So we got the train, all aluminum, of course. And then you can see the internals of this case. So you have where your mini-ITX motherboard goes right here, and then a wiring of the grommet to your power supply, which is located right
So
here.
front is just power supply, there's no other part?
The front is the power supply, and then actually underneath here, you have to use take a couple screws out, and you get to where the a 3.5, a 2.5 fit, as well as if you look at the front,
SSDs
right here,
and stuff, yeah.
you have a slim ODD drive that can go. We don't have it in today, but if you're using it as a home theater PC, you can just push this button, it pops out. And also I want to point out that the power button right here glows blue when it's on, and then when it's reading, it goes red. So it looks like you have a train coming at you.
Yeah, it's similar to other models, but
Yeah,
it's pretty cool.